everyone, it's your favorite Sheriff Labrador here. Today you've joined us for a new episode where we tackle the dangerous and mysterious escape Obby on our YouTube channel. So let's quickly get started on this scary Obby. Wow, look around. This is very dangerous and frightening. They look so tasty and sweet, I think.
Write in the comments which mode we should play in the next episode on our YouTube channel. Also, subscribers, don't forget to subscribe to our channel because our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of summer. So invite your friends, best friends, moms, dads, grandmas, and grandpas. And subscribers, do you want me to tell you a very funny story that happened to me while playing Roblox?
Hello everyone, it's your favorite Sheriff Labrador here. Today, I have a hilarious story to share with you about my adventures in Roblox. So, grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's dive right in. One sunny afternoon, I decided to hop onto Roblox to play a game called Bone Hunt Obby. It sounded perfect for a dog like me, with lots of bones to collect and fun obstacles to overcome. I was ready to show off my skills and have a great time. The game started out easy enough. I was racing through fields, jumping over fences, and dodging mud puddles, all while collecting shiny bones scattered along the path. I was having a blast and barking happily as I moved from one level to the next. Then, I reached a level called the Candy Forest. The trees were made of candy canes, the ground was covered in gumdrops, and there were chocolate rivers flowing everywhere. It was a dream come true, but little did I know, it would also be the source of my hilarious mishap. As I navigated through the candy forest, I couldn't resist sniffing the delicious-looking candy. Everything smelled so sweet and tempting. I was doing pretty well until I spotted a giant lollipop at the edge of a chocolate river. It was spinning slowly, and I figured I could jump onto it to get to the other side. I took a deep breath and leaped onto the lollipop. At first, everything was fine. I was balancing perfectly and feeling pretty proud of myself. But then, the lollipop started spinning faster and faster. Before I knew it, I was spinning around like a top, unable to control my direction. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I barked, trying to keep my balance. The other players in the game were probably laughing at the sight of a dizzy dog spinning around on a giant lollipop. I tried to jump off, but I miscalculated my timing and ended up flying through the air. I landed in the chocolate river with a big splash, chocolate splattering everywhere. I was covered from head to tail in sticky, gooey chocolate. I looked like a chocolate Labrador instead of a Sheriff Labrador. The other players gathered around, barking with laughter and cheering me on. "Nice one, Sheriff Labrador," someone typed in the chat. "That was the best trick shot I've ever seen." I couldn't help but laugh along with them. It was messy and a little embarrassing, but it was also one of the funniest moments I'd ever had in Roblox. With the help of my new friends, I managed to clean myself up and continue the game, determined to finish the candy forest without any more mishaps. In the end, I completed the Bone Hunt Obby, collected all the bones, and made some great new friends along the way. And that, my friends, is the story of how I turned into a chocolate-covered dog in Roblox. It was a sweet and sticky adventure that I'll never forget. Thanks for listening to my tale, and remember, sometimes the funniest moments come from the most unexpected places. Keep playing, keep laughing, and always enjoy the ride. Until next time, this is Sheriff Labrador signing off with a happy bark and a wagging tail. Woof woof!
Hey everyone, it's your favorite Sheriff Dobie here, and boy, do I have a hilarious Roblox story to share with you today. So grab your treats, get cozy, and prepare for a tale that will have you howling with laughter. It all started on a lazy afternoon when I decided to jump into a Roblox game called Pizza Delivery Madness. The goal was to deliver as many pizzas as possible to various locations while navigating through crazy obstacles and avoiding mischievous NPCs trying to sabotage the deliveries. I began the game confidently with my delivery bag full of hot, delicious pizzas. My first delivery was smooth as peanut butter, dodging traffic, leaping over fences, and sliding under barriers like a pro. I thought, piece of cake. Or rather, piece of pizza. Then came the fateful delivery to Spaghetti Street. As I turned the corner, I noticed the street was filled with loose spaghetti strands hanging from windows and streetlights, making it look like a giant pasta jungle. But I was determined to deliver that pizza. I maneuvered carefully, avoiding the dangling spaghetti. Just as I was about to reach the delivery spot, a mischievous cat NPC darted in front of me, causing me to skid and lose my balance. The pizza box flew out of my paws and landed smack dab in the middle of a huge plate of spaghetti. "Oh no, my pizza!" I barked, trying to retrieve it. But every time I got close, the spaghetti strands seemed to pull the pizza further away. I was slipping and sliding, covered in tomato sauce and noodles, looking like a complete goofball. Just when I thought things couldn't get any sillier, a group of other players arrived, drawn by the commotion. They started laughing and cheering, typing messages of encouragement in the chat. "You can do it, Sheriff Dobie! Save the pizza!" Determined to salvage my delivery, I took a deep breath and made one last heroic leap. I landed right on top of the pizza, finally getting a firm grip on the box. But as I stood up triumphantly, the spaghetti strands tangled around my legs, causing me to tumble backwards into a nearby fountain. Splash! There I was, a soggy, spaghetti-covered Dobie holding a slightly squished pizza. The other players were in stitches, and I couldn't help but laugh along with them. It was a ridiculous situation, but it was also one of the funniest moments I'd ever experienced in Roblox. With the help of my new friends, I managed to clean up and deliver the now slightly soggy pizza. The recipient, an NPC named Mr. Meatball, was so impressed with my determination that he gave me extra points for effort and a big virtual tip. And that, my friends, is the story of how I became the spaghetti-sliding pizza hero of Roblox. It was a messy, hilarious adventure that brought joy to everyone involved. So remember, even when things get tangled and messy, never give up and always find the fun in every situation. Thanks for tuning in to my crazy Roblox tale. Until next time, this is Sheriff Dobie signing off with a happy bark and a wagging tail. Woof, woof! All right, let's dive back into the adventure. After the hilarious spaghetti incident, I decided to take a break and explore a different part of the game. I wandered over to a bustling area called Dessert Plaza, which was filled with players baking and decorating all sorts of sweets. Intrigued, I joined a game where we had to create the most elaborate and delicious-looking cakes. I teamed up with some friendly players, and we got to work, whipping up batter, spreading frosting, and sprinkling decorations everywhere. Everything was going great until we had to choose a cake topper. We decided to go with a towering chocolate statue of a dog. Obviously, because who doesn't love dogs? As I carefully placed the statue on top of our cake, the ground started to shake. At first, I thought it was just my imagination, but then the entire plaza started vibrating. The chocolate statue began to wobble, and before I could react, it toppled over, sending our cake crashing to the ground in a chocolatey explosion. "Watch out!" I barked, but it was too late. The chocolate dog statue broke apart, covering everyone in a shower of chocolate chips and frosting. We were all slipping and sliding, trying to regain our balance. I ended up face first in a pile of whipped cream, looking like a snow-covered Dobie. The other players were laughing so hard, they could barely type in the chat. "Best cake fail ever," someone wrote, and I had to agree. Despite the mess, we all had a blast. We decided to make the most of it and started a spontaneous chocolate chip snowball fight. It was chaos, but the fun kind where everyone ends up laughing so hard their sides hurt. Eventually, we cleaned up the plaza and decided to give the cake another try. This time, we went for a simpler design and managed to create a masterpiece without any disasters. We took a group photo with our cake and shared it in the game's gallery, proud of our collaborative effort. Feeling energized from the cake adventure, I noticed a new area had opened up in the game called Mystery Maze. It was advertised as the ultimate challenge, with hidden traps and puzzles waiting to be solved. Of course, I couldn't resist the call of a new adventure. I entered the maze with a group of players, including my friends from the cake fiasco. The maze was dark and filled with twists and turns, but we navigated it together, solving puzzles and avoiding traps. At one point, I triggered a hidden mechanism that released a torrent of water, turning the maze floor into a slippery slide. "Here we go again!" I barked, laughing as we slid through the maze, trying to steer ourselves to avoid hitting the walls. It was like a giant water park ride, and everyone was having the time of their lives. Finally, we reached the center of the maze, where a golden bone awaited us. We cheered and celebrated, feeling accomplished after such a fun and challenging journey. We each took turns posing with the golden bone, capturing screenshots to remember the moment. As we exited the maze, tired but happy, I couldn't help but reflect on how amazing it was to share these experiences with new friends. Whether it was a spaghetti disaster, a chocolate cake catastrophe, or a slippery maze adventure, the fun we had together made it all worthwhile. And that's the continuation of my crazy Roblox adventures. Remember, the best part of any game is the friends you make and the laughter you share along the way. Thanks for sticking with me through these wild tales, and I can't wait to see what our next adventure holds. Until next time, this is Sheriff Dobie signing off with a joyful bark and a wagging tail. Woof, woof.